Previously on Steins Gate 0.
Oh my god, look at this side over here, guys. Look at the systems. It's the Nitro 3 and the Z-Box 365. Wow. Wow. Truly the greatest of gaming consoles. And now back to the fucked up history.
Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more Steins Gate 0. When we last left off, we dug deeper into Kagari's memory issues and learned about the extent of Kreese's memories inside of her memories, which is now starting to slowly start to replace her own memories. And eventually, I don't know, she may not be Kagari anymore, or she's just gonna fuck up her brain permanently. So with that, we ended up biting the bullet and finally telling Maho what was going on. I did see some of you guys say that apparently this is the part of where the anime watchers will get confused, which I guess means probably this wasn't actually in the anime at all, which I guess would make sense. I mean, especially with a game like this where there are so many different possible branching paths, at least for what you guys told me. Like I said, I've assumed there are two that I passed in my head. Like I'm like trying to remember. It was when I chose to turn off my phone that one time, and when I picked up the phone to answer Kreese and then got sent back again. Those are like the two I'm like remembering in my head as potential branch off points. Unlike, you know, Steins Gate original, which just kind of had like endings that were like the game was relatively linear, but you would occasionally get like a single choice and then quickly get an ending. I think that's probably pretty good though. I don't know if it seems like the way this is going to be set up, it's likely not going to be character endings, which I think is good because we kind of already did that, right? The character endings in the last game were like helping to characterize each of the other side characters that's not Okabe, right? And since we already sort of learned so much about them, we don't really need to do something like that again, I feel like. But yeah, so we're thinking that we need to overwrite her memories again, I think, with her own memories, I guess, to eliminate Kreese. I think that's what we were saying, using Amadeus in some way. But yeah, it also does seem like there have been some kind of experiments done to Kagari. I don't know if that was something that has occurred like the entire time between when Suzuha lost her and now, or something that just happened recently, but yeah, she's definitely got some serious PTSD going on. But anyway, last episode, Squid of Baconator said, "I am mad YouTuber. It's so cool. Son of a bitch." I'll be honest, I just picked that fucking comment because I wanted an excuse to fucking do that impression. Especially the first part when he goes, "I am mad scientist." He sounds almost Indian. That line delivery is so fucking like weirdly perfect. It just makes it so memorable. Even though it's like just like, what the fuck did I just hear? Especially when he says the "son of a bitch." Squid of Baconator, thank you for giving me an excuse to actually do that impression. It is for that reason you are comment of the day. Also, your profile picture makes me hungry. God damn. To think, guys, I missed out on some of that golden shit because I turned the voices off in the original game, and I didn't watch the anime, despite me actually taking a lot of my thumbnails from the anime. I will say, for this game in particular, I'm actually getting help from RB, one of the moderators. She's helping me get thumbnails for these episodes, because unlike last game, where it was actually really easy for me to get thumbnails, because the anime and the visual novel really kind of went together. They both like followed the exact same chain of events, and like I said, the endings they didn't extend too far from the story, so it didn't lead to a lot of ridiculous branching paths. So I just kind of go along in the story, and then I just go to the anime and be like, just go along until I've reached the point where I was before. Can't really do that here. This in the anime are deviating a lot, and I noticed that in just like the first like couple episodes, and then I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna spoil myself on something. So we're doing it this way, and yeah, it's definitely gonna work out a lot better this way. So thanks again to RB for helping me with that. But okay, so we've told Maho, now we've got to figure out what to do with Kagari here. We talked late into the night trying to come up with a way to find out who had done the experiments on Kagari. That's right. No, we wanted to find out who did it, how they did it, right? And basically do what they did again to undo it. But even though we spent a lot of time on it, none of us had any good ideas. Oh. Jumping to Maho. Now on a choo-choo train. Oh.
On the train back, Maho Hiyajo was having trouble controlling her excitement. Oh my god, look at all the anime on this, on the inside of this tram. Oh my god. No fucking way. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing in the top left fucking corner? Is that what I think it is? The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! No! Jesus Christ! Oh my god. Actually, I think that's the original Corpse Party. Blood covered. What does that say? Renegade? Remember? Can't say with this damn text in the way. Wow, I didn't actually realize I had real things in here. I thought these were all like, everything was fake in these games. Like the Z-Box 360 or whatever. No, that is a real thing. That is absolutely Corpse Party. But I think Blood Cover was actually the original game. That was like the full name to it. So that was actually at least the decent one. We got whatever here is like, does I say Phantom Princess? Overly dry. Oh no, Overdrive. Kind of like the font almost looks like Blaze Blue. And then we got a whole bunch of other shit in Japanese. Two girls who said they came from the future! Rintaro Okabe's story about the time loop machine. Normally she'd never believe them. But if Kurisu Mikisi's mind had made these things possible, she could accept them. Okay. Repeated, blood-covered, repeated fear? Yeah, I think that's what it says. Repeated fear. That's Naomi up there.
She's like, oh, this shit just doesn't end.
Kurisu was a genius. She might just be capable of it. To Maho, Kurisu seemed capable of anything. And most of all, she'd seen it for herself. On the way back from the lab, Suzuha had taken her to the top of the radio building and showed her a real time machine, which looked a lot like a satellite. It was night and she didn't have a lot of time to look at it closely, but she could tell at a glance that it wasn't made with modern technology. Honestly, she wanted to start work on making another one tomorrow. No, right now, even. Right now on this train. But she has something to do first. The time link machine that Kurisu had made, she needed to make an improved version. That meant she was going to be practically living at Okabe's lab for a while. Oh, right, yes. So we're gonna make another time loop machine. That's how we're gonna fix her memories. So she decided to get what she needed from the office in Waka City. From outside the building, she could see the lights were still on despite the late hour.
Maho!
Maho! Where the shaman goes, Maho! Oh, God. As soon as she got inside, Dr. Leskinen rushed over, his face pale. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! Paper scattered everywhere. The room had clearly been ransacked. Of course, the place had barely had anything in it to begin with, so with a quick glance, it was hard to see what had changed. But Maho and Dr. Leskinen's desk had clearly been searched. The drawers had been locked, but the locks had been broken and their contents spilled out. Dr. Reyes hadn't brought much of anything, fortunately, and so she'd escaped with very little damage, but her drawers had been dumped out too. No, the shaman ghosts! They came! They wanted vengeance!
私が来た時にはこの状態だったの。もしかしたら企業スパイの類かもしれないわね。こんな何もないところで。
Apparently nobody here is very good at keeping secrets, because everybody fucking knows about all these secret projects going on, alright? Fucking CERN, all this lady on the motorcycle, whatever weird group they're a part of. Wouldn't it make more sense to hit the Riken Institute next door? Only a few people knew this office existed to begin with. Suddenly Okabe's words began to take on a new meaning for her. Could this have something to do with what he'd said? Was a secret war of the time machine already beginning? WW3!
君も何か盗まれていないか調べたまえ。
はい。
どうだい？何か取られていたものはあったかい？
No, they stole my pink Crocs!
いえ、私の方は何も。
She checked the desk and the drawers and couldn't find a single thing missing.
教授たちは？こちらも何も盗まれてはいないようだわ。
PC の中も確かめてみたが、第三者にアクセスされた形跡は見られない。本当に何も取られてないかい？
はい。
そういえば魔法、君のノート PC はどうした？もしかして盗まれたんじゃないか？
ああ、あれならホテルに置いてあるから大丈夫です。
そうか、ならいいんだが。
どうする？警察に連絡する？
何も取られていないならことを荒立てる必要はないのかもしれないな。
そうね。少し様子を見ましょうか。
Maho wasn't sure that was a good idea, but she could understand that going to the police would be a big hassle. Especially since they weren't Japanese to begin with. And besides, we never go to the police in any of these games, alright? That'd just be too easy. Well, we could go to the police, or what we could do is buy ourselves machetes and chainsaws and go and hunt down the bastards ourselves. Yeah, let's go do that. And more than anything, Dr. Leskinen probably didn't want to lose time that he could be spent on research. The same was true of Maho, too.
教授、実はお願いがあるんです。
Wanna make a time machine?
Dr. Leskinen agreed to give her a vacation much more readily than she expected. Maybe come to the office over New Year's had paid off. Now she'd be able to focus on the time leap machine. When she got back to her hotel room, she quickly got her things ready. She wasn't checking out of the hotel, but she needed clothes and other things so she could stay at the lab for a while.
よし。あとは。
Once she finished packing her bag, she grabbed another bag that was placed next to it. It was a laptop and a portable hard drive that she got from Kurisu's mother after her death. She tried many times to crack the password, but never managed to succeed. She knew that she wouldn't have time to do anything with it, but she still didn't want to leave it here.
そうだわ。確か彼。
After she made one last check of things and got ready to leave the room, an idea came to her. Not a bad idea, if I do say so myself. Maybe this is what Kurisu wanted. She quickly shook her head and chased the idea from her mind. Kurisu would get mad at her. Life and death were like a binary, 0 and 1. It could be one or the other. Alive or dead! There was no will that existed after death. If it existed at all, it existed inside the brain! Alright, back to me again. Yeah, I was saying this in my comment from last episode, but I think Maho, yeah, I really like her. She's definitely the best new character here. Although, to be honest, there aren't really that many new characters. I mean, aside from her, Dr. Leskinen, and Reyes, yeah. Everybody else is kind of people we've seen before, so. But she's good. She's a good addition to the group. She's cute. She's funny. She makes funny faces too. I like some of the giving faces, like the one she made like right at the beginning of the game when Okabe was in the conference, and he yells something out, and she just looks at him like, eh? Or then when that lady came over and picked her up and just like started hugging her, and like one of her shoes goes flying, and you can see that she's wearing mismatched shoes too. Aw. All right. Several days passed, and I still had no idea who planted the memories in Kagari's head. Went all the way out to talk to the priest who found her, and asked him to do a fucking exorcism. The power of Christ compels you, Kagari! Even questioned locals in the surrounding area, but I had no luck. Suzuha seemed to be doing her own research. She hadn't been back to the lab since then. She was in touch with Daru at regular intervals, so I didn't think she was in danger. I asked Tanoji and Moeka again, but neither of them seemed to have any luck. In this world line, the lab hadn't even been attacked. What the hell? Those jerks? Which meant they might be up to something else. Even if they were, I had no way of even imagining what it was. But I was sure that someone had kidnapped a young Kagari Shina and experimented on her, and only recently had she escaped. They had to be planning something, and I was sure it was bad. We didn't have time to wait for them to act. Without any clues, there was nothing we could do. My mind kept going in circles, and I kept getting more frustrated and nervous with every minute. Comfort me, Upa!
すみません、真帆先輩。私のために。あと少しでできそうだから。それに、これは私のためでもあるんだし。
I want to make a time machine just so I can rub it in Kreese's dumb face.
Maho staggered out of the development room, sank into a sofa, and smiled sleepily. There were dark spots under her eyes. For the last few days, she'd been working on the device without any sleep. Her work needed to pay off soon, as fast as possible.
それにしても、携帯電話を使うだなんて、普通考えないわ。たとえ考えついたとしても、実行に移そうなんて思わない。
携帯は離すときにどうしても受話器をこめかみ付近に近づける必要があるからな。
こめかみ周辺には大脳前頭葉と大脳側頭葉がありますからね。
Yes, Kurisu!
側頭葉の海馬妨害が記憶を貯蓄する場所だと考えると妥当な判断かと。 問題はどうやって記憶を圧縮させるかよね。
I like we just kind of rolled that shit off to like, yeah, yes, Karisu, we know. God. Karisu, can you stop killing Kagari from the inside, please, for like 2 seconds?
それについてはモカ僕が毎日徹夜で頑張ってるわけだ。
Mocha Mocha.
すまないなダル。
しかもハッキングがここからだって絶対にバレないようになんて言うから大変だっつうの。他のバイトだってあるのにさ。
To compress the memories, we needed CERN's LHC, no matter what. An abbreviation of Large Hadron Collider, which is an experimental device used to cause charged particles to collide and study the results. Built by CERN and located 100 meters below the ground in Geneva, Switzerland. It is the world's largest ring-shaped particle accelerator. Its total length is 27 kilometers. Many different teams, including one from Japan, use the device to perform experiments. The reason it's a ring is that when charged, particles pass through an electromagnetic field. The Lorentz force causes them to bend. That one took a lot of thought. If we made an enemy out of CERN, that tragedy I've gone through before would repeat. God damn it! Yuri would die 83 times again! But the main reason that CERN had attacked us was the D-mails we sent in the past. If it weren't for that, they probably wouldn't have bothered. They'd go kill somebody else instead. And since we weren't sending D-mails, CERN probably would never even detect us. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. Fortunately, Suzuha had the IBM 5100 that we needed for the hack. Oh, she did? Things were coming together better than I'd expected. Oh, because of the John Teeter stuff? Maybe?
にしてもさ、オカリン、彼女、ほんと別人みたいなんですけど。
ああ。
I nodded Daru. For the past few days, more of Kurisu's memories have been invading Kagari's mind. Lately, she'd even started discussing complex technical subjects with Maho. Okay, we are bringing that up, it's just become so normal now. She's acting just like Kurisu used to when she lived in America. At first, Maho seemed put off, but she eventually adapted. Maho probably wanted to get details about the device from Kurisu, so it seemed to be helping.
それにしてもこんなラボで本当にタイムリープマシンを作ってたなんて実際にタイムマシンを目にした今でも信じられないわ。
でも人間の記憶を丸ごとデータ化して過去に飛ばすなんて発想はすごいですよね。さすがは真帆先輩。
Yep, and not just a time machine, we also glued together our toaster and a vacuum cleaner over there. That way you can clean your house while you toast your bread. Isn't science amazing, Maho?
その言葉そっくりそのままあなたに返してあげるわ。
はい。
あなたは天才で所詮私はサリエリだったってことよ。
Aw. Watching the two of them was easy to fool myself into thinking it was Maho and Kurisu talking.
なあ、かがり。
そうだ、アマデウスで思い出しましたけど、プロジェクトはどうなってるんですか？
残念ながら凍結されたわ。
かがり。
凍結？どうして？もしかしてレスキネン教授が決めたんですか？
私にもわからないわ。教授はもっと上からの指示だって言ってたけど。
Kagari, you in there?
そんな、せっかく順調に言ってたのに。
なあ、クリス。
はい？
Oh god. Damn it!
あれ？私、今。
君はかがり。椎名かがりだよな。
椎名かがり。そう、私は椎名かがり。私は。
Kagari suddenly put her hands up to her head, afraid.
でも、それじゃあ、これは。この頭の中にある記憶は何？
それはマキセクリスの記憶だ。君の記憶じゃない。
そんなこと言われてもわかんないよ。
Kagari was acting completely different now than she was just a moment ago with Maho. She raised her voice like a child throwing a tantrum.
だって私にとっては私の記憶でしかないんだもん。マユリママたちとの記憶も子供の頃のパパとの記憶もアメリカの大学での出来事も全部私の中にあるんだもん。どれが本当で どれか嘘かなんて私わかんないよ。
Oh. Her words turned to sobs. I could understand how she felt. From her perspective, it was all real. None of it was fake. It was easy to tell her to get a hold of herself. But it wasn't that easy for her to actually do it. Remember what Kurisu had said when she'd finished the time leap machine. She said you could never put your memories inside someone else's mind. It would destroy their personality. But just if we were to leave Kagari like this, what would happen? There's a chance that her own memories would disappear and only Kurisu's would remain. If that happened, who would the person in front of me become? Would they be Kagari? Or would they be Kurisu? If it was Kurisu... Don't even think about it, Okabe! That wasn't true. It was impossible. Couldn't even think about it. But the more I thought, the more I felt the horrible idea tugging at my mind, no matter how much I tried to ignore it.
私どうしたらいいの？助けて、ママ、パパ。
Yes, see, that's how I game the system, right? That's how I reach Steins Gate. I just make a new Kurisu. Have this girl that looks a little bit like her. Yeah! That'll fix all my problems. Would have been great if Miori was around. But unfortunately, both she and Lukaku had gone to school. Both of them were worried about Kagari, and told me to contact them if anything came up. But that didn't mean I could rely on them all the time.
Kagari-tan, ちょっと気分転換に散歩でもしてきたらどう?
Yeah, because that worked real well last time we went outside.
そうね。人間じっとしてると余計なこと考えちゃうものよ。少しくらい体を動かした方がいいかもしれないわね。
というわけでオカリン、Kagari-tanを頼んだ。
That's always gotta be me.
わかった。
Wakata. Look at all the cute anime girls in the buildings. Don't those cheer you up? Ah, anime! Ah! You know, Kagari, if you're gonna be like this, then Kurisu just hurry the fuck up and replace you already. Oh my god. That's, guys, is how you unlock the savage ending. The two of us walked out to Central Street together, but we didn't really have anything to do. Except go, ow, my head! The air outside must have made her feel a little better because Kagari started to calm down.
そのどこか行きたいところあるかな？
どこでもいいの？
ああ、君の行きたいところでいい。
それじゃあクリスさんと行ったところに連れてってほしい。
え？
オカリンさんがクリスさんと歩いたことのある場所に連れて行って。
Somewhere I've been with Kurisu. Where could that be? The coin laundry in the neighborhood. Horn Park. Guyonden Sambo. I'd spent a lot of time with her at fun and romantic places. Spent a lot of time with her, but most of it had disappeared into many different world lines. And most of it, also 90% of it was probably back at the lab. Oh, okay, I know where to go. Just go right back to the lab again. No, that's not what I meant. I've gone through that time and again. But most of it had been spent arguing and working with her at the lab. We never spent any time going places to have fun. We never made it to Aomori either.
オカリンさんがクリスさんと初めて会ったのはどこ？
Oh, the place where she also fucking died?
初めて会った場所。
私、そこに行きたい。
The place where Kurisu and I had met. It was Radio Building. It was Steins Gate.
ここが？
Brightly colored building in front of Akihabara Station. The Radio Building. This was where it started. This is where that dumb game started. God! Yes, this is where everything had begun. On that day, the time machine appeared on the roof of the building. It was just after that when I met Kurisu. I can still remember it. The challenging look in her eyes. And also the bewildered look in her eyes as she wondered what the fuck I was doing. Ah! Steins Gate! Ah! I'm going coward! Ah! He just goes running down the stairs. Hey! Thinking back, I may have already fallen in love with her then. But even though this was the place I'd met her, this was also the place where I'd murdered her ass! God, why'd you have to bring me here, Kagari? Kagari Kurisu!
オカリンさん、どうしたの？
すまない。
Lately, I've been so busy with Kagari that I started to think I was getting a little better. Maybe I wasn't.
汗すごい。ごめん。もしかして私のせい？
Yes!
いや、そうじゃないんだ。ただ、
Whenever I came here, I couldn't help but remember what happened that day. But
行こう。
いいの？具合悪いんでしょ？
大丈夫だ。
couldn't just stand out here forever. Couldn't keep Miuri, Daru, and the others worrying forever. If I need to get over it at some point, then
わかった。それじゃ行こう。
something soft touched my hand. Kagari's holding my hand tightly in hers.
ありがとう。
Kagari led me down the bustling street toward the radio building. My knees felt like they were about to give out at any second. Even after I got inside, I was still doing better than I had thought I would. But I still didn't feel like climbing the stairs where it had happened. I took the elevator to the roof. Ferris, aka Rumio Akiya, had carefully locked the door to the roof so that no one who wasn't authorized could enter. I'd been given a key too, but today was the first time I was able to use it. The first thing I saw after coming onto the roof was a strangely shaped object, the time machine.
わあ、懐かしい。これこれ。私、これに乗ってきたんだよ。
Kagari happily ran up to the time machine. It was right after she separated from Suzuha that she lost her memories. She remembered going from the future to this place in 1975.
初めてこのビルの上に降りた時にね、お空がすっごく綺麗でびっくりしたの。
Unfortunately, it wasn't very pretty right now, but Kagari spoke as if there was an endless blue sky stretching out in front of us.
私、ママと別れるのが嫌で、ずっとこのマシンの中で泣いてた。ママに会いたいよって。そんなことじゃダメだ。いつまでも泣くんじゃないって、鈴葉お姉ちゃんに言われて、それでも悲しくて、そんな時に開いたハッチの外に見えたのが青い空だったの。
2036年の空は青くないのか？
うん。戦争の影響でね、ずっと黒くて暗い空。それに、外にもなかなか出してもらえないし。
Mid-70s were right after the big economic growth spurt. Ecological concerns weren't as important as they are now. That was also when air pollution was a really big deal. The air probably wasn't as clean as it is now. If it seemed beautiful to her anyway, that must have meant the air in the future was really terrible.
オカリンさんはここでクリスさんと初めて会ったの？
いや、ここじゃない。ここは。
お、
A cold drop hit my nose.
降ってきちゃった。
ああ、そうだな。
That's right.
岡部か。
生きてたか。
そっか。ここだとあんたと会っちゃう可能性があること忘れてた。
何をしていたんだ？
考え事。
そうか。
That's right. This is when she got all wet from being outside, right? I was like, oh my god, I love this girl. The rain had been falling then too. When she learned that either she or Miuri was fated to die, she come here and looked up at the sky like this. Holy shit!
すごい降ってきたよ。オカリンさん、中に。オカリンさん。
What had she been thinking then? When she trusted her fate to another person, to me.
オカリンさんったら、このままじゃ風邪ひいちゃうよ。早くこっちに。
Kagari dragged me inside, away from the noise of the falling rain. A few moments later, I found myself sitting there. The place was being renovated, and none of the stores were open. The lights were off, too, and it made the place seem very gloomy.
びっくり。
That day after the rain, Krisu and I had leaned up against each other and talked. This was also the place where...
ここだよ。ここが俺とクリスが初めて会った場所だ。
Strictly speaking, this is where I'd first met her in the Beta World line. That day, half a year ago.
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
Yeah, okay. But then she remarks what the Okabe that had come back in time said, right? Because he ran to her and started crying, right? And she's like, he seemed really upset. The Okabe here didn't know what she was talking about. He's like, I'm here, we can kill him! Ah!
さっきとはいつのことだ？
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Yeah.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Yeah, it looked really sad.
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。どうして？私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
Thinking back, that was the beginning of everything. I wish I'd never met her. If only I'd known this would be the result. If I'd never met her, I wouldn't have to feel this way.
オカリンさん。
Ooh, Okabe not looking so good.
Felt something soft touch my face.
カガリ。
私が怖がっていると、ママがよくこうしてくれたの。
どうして？
だって、オカリンさん、すごく辛そうで、今にも泣き出しそうなんだもん。
Kagari patted me on the head again and again as if I were a child.
あいつとクリスと初めて会ったのはここだった。
ここって、この踊り場？
ああ。最初の印象は最悪。初めて会ったっていうのに、上から目線だわ、睨みつけてくるわで、可愛さのかけらもなかった。
Well, she was actually pretty nice. She came over and seemed zero concerned about me, but then I went and acted like a big jackass, and then she was like, oh, I get it, this guy's crazy!
もっとも、向こうだってそう思ってただろうけどな。
After all, at the time, I was rattling about nonsense like organization agents.
でも、それでも、クリスさんはオカリンさんにとって大切な人になった。
ああ。
That was in the Alpha World line, though. After I'd met Kurisu in this one, she'd...
私の顔ってクリスさんによく似てるんだよね。
どうしてそれを？
真帆さんから聞いたの。それでネットで調べてみたんだけど、自分でもびっくりするくらい似てた。そんな人の記憶が私の中にあるなんて、それも運命なのかなって。
Fate. It always was. Fate laughed at us. It toyed with us.
ねえ、もしも。
Drop of rain ran down Kagari's hair and hit the floor.
もしもね、椎名かがりの記憶がなくなって、完全にクリスさんの記憶に入れ替わるとしたら、そしたら、私はマキセクリスになっちゃうのかな。
そう簡単にいくものじゃないよ。
でも、もしもだよ。もしもそうなるなら、オカリンさんは嬉しい？私がクリスさんになったら、オカリンさんは嬉しい？
It's the voice of the demon I tried so many times to ignore.
俺は
I didn't want that. Or did I?
でも、私はやっぱり嫌だな。
The drop of rain struck the floor.
このまま自分がどうやって生きてきたのかもわからないまま、誰からも必要とされないまま消えちゃうなんて。
かがり。
私どうなっちゃうのかな。私は
Kagari was shaking a little. It wasn't just because of the cold.
ごめん。
Aw, It's okay.
いや
Get your little brain fixed up. Never did figure out what she was apologizing
このま
for.
まじゃ風邪をひく。そろそろ帰ろう。
とにかく上がってください。
First time I went to Lukaku's room, really did look like a girl's room.
二人ともずぶ濡れ。急いで着替えなきゃ。
I know. Yamabayashi's shrine was closer to the radio building than the lab, so I decided to bring Kagari there. Yuri had sent me a message on the way, so I had her come here first. I figured that Kagari needed Mommy Yuri right now more than she needed me. Mommy Yuri! Just like I thought, the second she saw Miyuri's face, she relaxed a little.
寒かったでしょう。お風呂沸かしてきますね。
Lukaku handed us towels to wipe away the rain, and ran out of the room to start the bath.
お風呂ママと一緒がいい。マユシーと？いいよ。あ、でもオカリンはどうする？
I'll just sit here and record the CGs for later.
俺はいい。かがりを先に入れてやってくれ。
This shit's getting too real for me. We need some more fan service here. Come on. All I've gotten was kimono shaman girl so far. Where's my shower scene, damn it?
ありがとう。オカリンも風邪ひいちゃうから着替えだけでもしてね。
なんとかする。
I could borrow Lukaku's father's clothes? Just like I have to leave the room.
かがりちゃん？どうしたの？かがりちゃん。
The fuck was that sound? Something was wrong with Kagari. She was staring at Miyuri's face, confused.
かがり？
誰？え？あなたは誰？マユシーだよ。
Uh-oh.
かがりちゃん。かがり？私の名前？
かがり。
違う。私は誰なの？私は
Kagari tore at her hair and let loose a cry that sounded like it came from the pits of hell.
しっかりしろかがり。
痛いよママ。助けてパパ、助けて。誰か助けて。私を助けてよ。誰か助け。
Ah, she was like a puppet whose strings had been cut. All strength left her body and she fell forward. Dead. By the time I left Lukaku's house, the rain had stopped. We waited for a while after that, but Kagari showed no signs of waking up. She looked peaceful while she was sleeping, so I decided to leave her to Miyuri and Lukaku and headed back to the lab. This is not looking good. According to the two of them, she got confused several times in the past, but never like this. We might have underestimated how dangerous their situation really was. Oh, hurry the fuck up! Do the best, damn it! Her brain was probably under a lot of stress already. We needed a way to deal with this, and now. But for that... Yatta! Second I opened the door, I heard Daru Maho yelling.
本当か？
Ran inside without even taking the time to remove my shoes.
オカリン、なんつグッドタイミング。
Which in Japan is the greatest of sins!
岡部さん、びしょ濡れじゃない。
そんなことはどうでもいい。それよりもやったのか？
むふ。
Me? Daru, give me a thumbs up.
でかした誰？
スーパーハッカーなのだぜ。
You
だっつーの。
could say that, but I knew exactly how much talent and effort it took to hack CERN. Your average hacker couldn't do that.
The name Super Hacker wasn't just for show.
ヒヤジョウさんはヒヤジョウさんの方も完成したのか。
私だってこれくらいどうってことなかったわ。
Maho stuck her thumbs up just like Daru had.
さすがだな。
まあこれも全部あなたやかがりさんから情報を得られたからなんだけど、そういう意味ではかがりさんの中にクリスの記憶が残っていて助かったわね。
いや、それでも完成させたのはヒヤジョウさんの力だ。
ありがとう。その言葉素直に受け取っておくわ。あとは実際にきちんと機能するかどうかが問題だけど、こればっかりは試してみるわけにもいかないのよね。
Gotta go back in time again.
そうだな。
僕はキッチン二郎3回な。
Kitchen Jiro. Restaurant chain found in downtown Tokyo as well as Kansai's. Popular combo menu that offers a large amount of delicious food. In addition to the restaurants, it offers a delivery service. Hot dog. Yes, they deliver hot dogs too. Sure thing. Anyway, everything was ready. All was left to find out who they were. But that was still the biggest problem.
それじゃ私はちょっと眠らせてもらうわ。さすがに疲れた。
Sound of a ringing phone cut her off.
もう誰よ、人がこれから寝ようって時に。はい、もしもし。
Dr. Leskinen, no, I don't know where the shotguns are! Stop calling me!
She muttered to herself. She took the phone to the back of the development room.
で、かがりたんの方はどうなん？
Not great.
それなんだが。
So I spoke. A riot message arrived. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Is it death? Let us small sigh of relief and sit back and answer.
Kagari, look up. She's calmed down.
Got it. Sorry. Can you look after her for a while? I'll contact you if I need you.
実はあまり良くない。今日なんて真由里のことすら分からなくなった。
マジで？
それだけじゃない。その後ひどい頭痛を訴えて意識を失った。
それまずくね？
Yeah.
なんとかしないと。
But unless we knew who we were up against, there was nothing we could do.
本当ですか？
Dara exchanged glances at the sudden voice from the development room.
マホタン、どうしたん？
何かあったのか？
We looked inside. Maho turned around in a state of shock.
荒らされたって。私の借りてたホテルの部屋。
Uh-oh. I feel like I might be getting a visit by the armed men here in a second. Calls from the hotel. While I was staying at a business hotel in Wako City. Sometime in the past few days, while she'd been staying here, someone had ransacked it. She left her keycard with the front desk, but there were signs that the lock had been picked. She'd just given her okay to search the room. The fuck did they manage to pull that off?
詳しい状況
And
が
nobody
分かったのか？
noticed.
今から警察に連絡するから、何が盗まれてるか調べるためにも早く戻ってこいって。
じゃあ何が取られたかわからんってこと？もしかして下着とかも？
For God's sake, Star, come on!
そういうのは全部持ってきてるわよ。セクハラで訴えましょうか？
Besides, they don't wear underwear.
Dara's like, oh my god!
うひー、それだけだ。
Ah!
まあ、私の部屋って普段から散らかってるから、荒らされてるように見えただけって可能性もある。楽観的に考えればね。鍵が開けられてたって言うから、誰かが入ったのは間違いないでしょうけど、実はついこの間もオフィスの方が荒らされたことがあって。
じゃあ単なる偶然じゃないな。何者かがヒヤジョウさんの持っている何かを探しているんだ。
そうね。
They want my Crocs.
でも何を探しているのかは見当がついてるわ。
なんだ？
クリスのノート PC よ。
Oh.
あれか。
Putting all the pieces together, it seemed the most likely option. Be sure that whoever tried to override Kagari's memories was the same group that attacked her in the other world line. Whoever these people were,
They were after the time machine theory hidden in Kurisu's memories. But since their experiment had failed and Kagari had escaped, they turned their attention to the other thing Kurisu had left behind. The laptop and hard drive that Maho had. But they were after. That means they had it now. Also, it just kind of occurred to me. All this shit that's happening, all that crap of getting attacked and everything. Why don't I get a fucking gun, huh? I need to buy some freaking weapons or something to fight these guys off. Oh wait, we live in Japan, where guns are banned here, right? I think. Yeah. Or outlawed in this country, unless you're like a soldier. So I guess it probably wouldn't be that easy, but... Well, Suzuha's got a gun. I gotta borrow her gun.
つかその PC ってこの前真帆たんが僕に託したやつ？
何？
Oh!
実はね、どうしてもパスワードを解析したくて、ここに困るようになってから橋田さんにお願いしたの。
それじゃあノート PC は？
無事のはずよ。ね。
もちろん。今は僕の秘密のアジトにあるのだぜ。つってもずっとセルンのハッキングにかかりきりだったからまだパスワードは解析できてないけどね。
It made me feel a lot better. Now if only we knew who had broken into a room, but it wouldn't be that easy. And then suddenly I heard footsteps outside the door. Oh wait, never mind, they're coming to us. Still, if they'd done something like that, they must be starting to panic. What would they do next? Wait a second. Wait, it's coming to me.
もしかしたらこれは使えるかもしれない。
使えるって？
Didn't want to waste time explaining, so I just took out my phone and made the call. I made the call. Several days later, Kagari's condition was getting worse. Staccato footsteps echoed through the darkness. Akihabara got quiet early. The ever-busy electronics stores, the concert halls that were filled with cheers, and the coffee shops that were full of laughter, all that gave way to silence as soon as night fell. A single set of footsteps walked slowly through the silence, never breaking rhythm. They belonged to a girl. It was dark, and so it was hard to see her clearly, but it was very clear that she was acting strange. She had a cap pulled down over her face and was trying to avoid letting anyone see her as she walked. As if she was hiding from someone, as if someone was chasing her. And just as she was about to turn a corner, several men jumped out in front of her. The girl stopped in surprise. Suddenly there were men behind her too.
Shina Kagari da na.
Shina Kagari da na. Okay, that's probably like... Oh, no, he is fucking Suzuha! You can see her in the shirt underneath. Bro, motherfucker! Fucking just like... Fucking punched him right in the jugular. You picked the wrong girl to mess with tonight, boys! One of the men spoke. His Japanese was fluent, but if she listened carefully, she might have detected a trace of a foreign accent. Yeah. Oh my god, is that Chuck Norris? Give me the time machine to do it. Chuck Norris, what? Then Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks her. She's like, bitch, you call her roundhouse kick? Roundhouse kick? Let me show you a roundhouse kick. Then she roundhouse kicks Chuck Norris with 8,000 times the same force. He flies through like 30 buildings. The girl they called Kagari was helpless as they surrounded her. One of the men thought to himself, this is the easiest job in the world. All they do is kidnap a single helpless-looking girl. It was easy. They had such a hard time finding her, and now suddenly she's just out here wandering around in the middle of the night. There was no need to bring this many people. No, it wasn't just him. Most everyone there felt the same way. Not for long. Men gradually began to close in. The girl simply stood there, afraid, and showed no signs of resistance. This was too easy. Just as the man smiled and reached out his hand. Yoink! Oh my god! She pulled out a fucking machete and sliced the top of his head off. Oh my god, that was a gruesome sound effect. He thought he heard the sound of something slicing through the air, and then he fell to the ground, clutching his hand. It looked like 3 sausages lying on the ground. Oh, he got his fucking fingers sliced off. Yeah! Before they realized that the sausages were the man's fingers, another man went down with a high kick to the head. High kick! Boom! The man began to howl in rage.
You fucking bitch!
You fucking bitch! Oh my god! He said in perfect English. You fucking bitch! You suck ass! Son of a slut! They left the girl swearing, but... Woo! Gonna use the entire game's visual novel budget on this one fight scene. Here we go!
One of the men who was trying to attack her from behind suddenly screamed. Oh, my fingers got cut off too, dude!
静かにしな。あんまりうるさくするとおめえらも困るんじゃねえのか
But Mr. Brown, I just have so much fun killing people and cutting fingers off.
You don't need to cut off all their fingers, guy.
Yes, I do. Ain't adding to my finger collection.
A huge man came out of the darkness, silhouetted by the moon. Save some for me, Suzuha.
Okay.
Man, that was awesome. I was over there recording the whole thing. Oh, blood. Look at that. Ha! Woo! Oh my god.
すごいな。
Sugoi-na! Damn, this is awesome. Oh god, Chuck Norris is coming my way. Ah! I got him, Okabe! She grabs him, just chucks him towards Okabe. Oh shit. Oh crap, what do I do? Clothesline! Put on my arm. Chuck Norris flies into it, just snaps it in half. Fuck! Damn it, Chuck Norris, you're too diesel. My skinny leggy body can't keep up with this high octane action. That's all I could say as I watched these tough men go down one after the other. I knew from his size that Tenoji was strong. It was the other girl that really shocked me. Her skies ruined, Suzuha jumped around like a cat. Each time she moved, the men around her quivered. And she'd undergone combat training, but I had no idea she was this strong when she was serious. The kicks from her long, lithe legs were like a work of art. Why does she keep kicking me? Why is it always the kicks? High kick! God, please, just fucking kill me! Just fucking kill me!
やるじゃねえか、バイト。
店長もね。
Just like the good old days, right?
What?
All right, different timeline, whatever.
Men fell to the ground without even having the time to draw their knives and guns. Several days earlier, when I realized that the enemy was probably starting to panic, I came up with a plan. The last world line, Moika had told me that someone was looking for Kagari. I wondered if that was true in this world line too, so I asked Moika to leak some information for me. A girl matching Kagari Shina's description came down this road at the same time every day. And today, a few days later, they'd all taken the bait. I hung back behind the corner of an alley, watching them fight. I felt kind of pathetic. Aren't I supposed to be the main character? But it was obvious that not only would I be of no help whatsoever, I'd actually just get in the way. So it was smart to leave it to them.
そっちはどう?
These guys are getting wrecked. Heard Dar's voice on the earphone on one of my ears. I called him and left the call connected so we could talk at any time.
鈴葉は大丈夫? 怪我してない?
Dar had been opposed to Suzuha's plan to use herself as a decoy. Must have been worried about putting his daughter in danger. His future daughter!
心配いらない。お前の娘は想像よりずっとすごいよ。
そりゃ僕の娘だからね。でも傷物になんかされたらおかりん。一生恨むからな。
Well, clearly she got it from her mom, you fat fuck! He'd be better off worrying about the people she was fighting. Suddenly I heard a high-pitched whistle. The signal, the men started to turn and run. They realized they'd fallen into a trap and decided to retreat. Dude, grab my fingers while you're running away! Not on Braun's watch. Tenoji's giant arms grabbed one of the men's hands. But... Oh! There was a hollow popping sound and the man's body went limp. Ah, damn it, I killed one. No way. He was dead? He took his own life.
おじさん、そっち。
Did he, like, take like a pill or something? Or what happened? A piercing yell brought me back to my senses. One of the men was coming toward the alleyway where I was like, ah, shit! Our goal is to capture them and make them tell us who they were working for. If we couldn't do that, all this would be for nothing. I ran out in front of the man without even thinking. Okabe time! Nani? My sudden appearance caused him to hesitate for a moment. But he kept charging without dropping his speed. I saw he was holding on to something shiny near his waist. Ha! Shunpo! Just as he hit me, Suzuha slammed into him with a jump kick. She also kicked me too, but whatever. Gotcha! Did he actually say that out loud? No. Gotcha! Says in the Apollo voice. The kick knocked him directly into Tenoji's waiting arms. Time for a bear hug! Tanoji caught him easily, then spun the man's arms around his back so he couldn't hurt himself. Oh.
おじさん怪我は
Confused, what did the other guy do? He grabbed one of the man's hands. There was a hollow popping sound. He took his own, how did he take his own life? I'm confused how he did that. I thought maybe like he had like a cyanide pill in his mouth or something. Or, I don't know, hollow popping sound. Did he snap his own neck? Yes.
大丈夫
なんともない。
Ah, it's fine. I've been stabbed. This is nothing. Oh wait, that hasn't happened yet. Never
オ
mind.
カリンどうしたん？何があった？
心配するな。こっちはみんな無事だ。それより鈴葉、奴は
Something like a scream came out of his mouth. At some point, Tanoji had jammed what looked like a towel into it. You shut up. You shut your dirty face. He's probably trying to keep him from killing himself like the last guy.
おいおい、あんまり暴れるんじゃねえよ。騒ぎになって困るのはおめえもだろうが。それにまだ1本目だぜ。情けねえ。あとまだ9本も残ってる。
You fucking pussy!
それが終わったら目だ。それから両方の耳、鼻。まだまだお楽しみはいっぱいあるんだぜ。
Oh shit! His voice was cold. This was the real Tanoji. This was FB. I wanted to look away, but it was so awesome I just couldn't stop watching. But Suzuha was watching without flinching in the slightest.
俺だって面倒な真似はしたくねえ。どうせ吐くんなら早めに吐いた方がお互いのためだと思うぜ。
Oh! Oh yeah! Takes the power of Mr. Clean. This is the power of the brawn.
もう一本いくか。
Man shook his head violently.
最初からそうすりゃいいんだよ。で、おめえさんたちの元締めは誰だ？
Joji took the towel out of the man's mouth. He said something in a whisper so small I couldn't hear it. Joji's pallor suddenly changed.
ストラト4？
Stratofor, an official name, Strategic Focus, an American civilian intelligence company, sometimes called the Shadow CIA. It has its own independent intelligence network that it uses to gather and analyze security information from around the globe. And many famous companies and military organizations sit on its board of advisors. They are a for-profit company with completely different ideals and policies from groups like Anonymous, who crack classified information, or WikiLeaks, which publishes public interest information from whistleblowers. It's funny that they actually call it WikiLeaks and not like some other like goofy name like they do for everything else. That's based off real life things. There's a real information brokerage company named Strategic Forecasting Inc., based out of Texas. This company bears no relationship whatsoever with Strategic Force.
冗談じゃねえだろな。
Man desperately shook his head again.
ストラト4か。また面倒な奴らが。
Stratfor. I'd heard of them. Back when I was into conspiracy theories, I looked them up on the internet. The real name was Strategic Focus, I think. They were an American civilian intelligence company, sometimes called the Shadow CIA, abbreviated for the Central Intelligence Agency. They specialize in military matters, and their skills have supposedly been put to good use during the Iraq and Gulf Wars. If a certain rounder like Tanoji said they were a problem, they probably were. This wasn't going to be easy. But now wasn't a time for being scared.
聞いたか誰？今すぐにストラト4のサーバーにハッキングをかけてくれ。
オキドキ
Okie dokie! I must have started to relax after I completed my first objective. There wasn't time for that! There's no time! This is where things really began. This is where we really gotta kick ass.
どうしたの店長何か気にかかることでも
I'm not satisfied. I need to kick more ass. There's still more heads to crack.
いや、ストラト4といや民間の会社だぜ。いわば金によって雇われてる連中だ。 そんな奴らがいくら捕まったからって自決までするか？
This seems strange, come to think of it.
おい、おめえ本当に
Tenoji tried to wring the man's neck again, but...
気を失ってやがる。だらしねえやつだ。
Oh, damn it, I killed him. Tenoji sighed and took a rope out and then started to tie him up.
後始末は俺に任せて、おめえらは行け。
いいんですか？
これで終わりじゃねえんだろ。
I like how you kept your apron on throughout the entirety of that, Tenoji. I was a little curious what he intended to do with them, but...
わかりました。後のことはお願いします。
but maybe not. I know their priorities right now. I said my thanks to Tenoji and hurry into the lab with Suzuha.
おじさん、早く。
わかってる。
Sorry, I got nailed in the kidneys. I'm a little out of breath. Suzuha ran through the night like a panther. That's all I could do to keep up with her. Damn it, Suzuha, could you stop Naruto running ahead of me? The path to the lab seemed far longer than it usually did. Finally made to the lab. Yuri, Ferris, and everyone else were already waiting. They're waiting. And Kagari, too. Kagari was lying on the couch in obvious pain. Her breathing was shallow. Her complexion was pale. Something bad could happen to her at any moment.
なる。どうだ？
ちょい待ち。前にハッキングかけた時のルートがあるから今探ってる。
前にって。お前、そんな危険なことをしてたのか？
I just like hacking things.
ちょっとね、友達と賭けでね。どっちが早くハックできるか勝負したんだ。ゴーゴーカレー1年分。
Go go Kitty! A curry chain based out of Kanazawa, Ishikawa. It has stores all over Japan, but primarily in northern and eastern parts of the country. It offers Kanazawa curry, which is famous for its thick roux and katsu and cabbage on top. Probably had no idea how dangerous that was.
あれどっちが勝ったか聞かないん
But the way he was acting, there was no need to even ask.
急いでくれ。
Hurry the fuck up! Curry's dying, dumbass!
ラジャー
Roger? Roger Wilco. Since their plan to steal back Kagari had failed, there was a good chance Stratford would resort to even more desperate measures. There was no time to waste. And...
おかり、顔色悪いよ。
Man, I get stabbed?
いや、なんでもない。
なんでもないことないにゃ。見せるにゃ。
Ferris ripped off my coat.
ひどい怪我してるにゃ。
Ow!
岡部さん、違う。おかり。
I tried to avoid looking at it, but there was a lot more dark blood stain on the side of my shirt than I expected to see. When the man had stabbed me before, it must have gone in pretty deep. He fucking stabbed me. He didn't run into me. He didn't just, like, punch me hard. He stabbed the shit out of me. Ow!
問題ない。
問題ないわけないにゃ。ルカにゃ、応急手当の用意を。
I like how even during this stressful situation, Ferris is still staying in character.
俺は大丈夫だ。前より、それよりも、かがりは
Kagari was still lying on the sofa, panting for breath. For the last few days, she'd been getting weaker and weaker. Her hand reached up into the air.
ママ、どこにいるの？
ママはここだよ。ちゃんとそばにいるよ。
Aw. Mary grabbed her hand tightly, and she finally smiled a weak smile.
ママ、私、このまま消えちゃうのかな。
大丈夫だよ。きっとオカリンとダルくんが何とかしてくれるから。
オカリンさん。
そうだよ。オカリン、わかるよね。
オカリンさん。
Kagari's lifeless eyes turned towards me.
心配しなくていい。もう少しで元通りになる。
岡部さん私を消して。
かがり。
No.
彼女の中から私を消して。このままじゃ彼女が。
Oh, that's Karisu asking her to get her memories out of there, right? Those were Karisu's words. Personality and memory were two different things. Just because she had Karisu's memories, that didn't mean she had Karisu's personality. But
お願い岡部さん私を消して。
oh. Those were definitely Karisu's words. At least that's how it seemed to me. I remember what she said before. She told me to save Miyuri. She told me she couldn't sacrifice Miyuri to save herself. There was a tiny chance that Karisu's memories would safely settle inside Kagari's mind. But if they did, I knew what she'd chosen. She'd chosen to leave. She'd chosen to disappear. I had no way of knowing if the words coming out of Kagari's mouth were from another personality created by Karisu's memories. But there's no doubt they were Karisu's words. Right now, she was nothing but a formless thing called memories. So why even now, when she was nothing but memories, did she still have to suffer so much? Why did she have to suffer at all?
ごめんね岡部。
Clear drops fell from her softly closed eyes.
誰まだか
Karisu. I asked him to stop myself from screaming her name.
待って、もうすぐ。
まずいよおじさん。
Suzuha whispered to me as she looked out the window.
2、3
Oh
何
boy.
人か集まってきてる。ストラト4だ。
Ah!
よし、来い。
Tension was rising every second. Oh, fuck! Barricade the door! Was he done yet? Why wasn't he done yet?
シャー
Fucking die here!
誰
シャー来たビンゴ
Lukaku and the others brought the treatment device over, but I motioned for them to stay back as I looked down at the monitor. Maho leaned over Dara's other shoulder. John, CBMS, CBMR, groan.
重要そうなファイルの中からサイズの大きなものを選んで。
待ってよ、大きなのずっと。もしかしてこれかな。でもファイルネーム、ジョンって。
モーツァルトの洗礼名はヨハネ。きっとそれだわ。
なんかよくわからんけど OK。てか中にもファイルがいっぱいあるんですけど。
見せて。
Inside the folder were several files labeled with codes.
ファイルが増えてる。私たちの研究段階じゃこんなに多くなかった。
Which meant that after the Amadeus program was shut down, it ended in Stratford's hands somehow. They gone on to do more experiments with it.
この中のどれかがカガリさんの記憶データのはずだけど。
K6205 だ。
Oh, right.
K6205 番がかがりの記憶だ。誰
Coachella number 620, the magic flute.
K62 あった、これだ。
後の手はずは事前に話した通りに頼む。
Compared to Karisu's tie-link machine, the processor was a lot simpler. Since the memory data already existed, there was no need for a VR headset or the phone wave. All he had to do was use the decoder program on Kagari's memory data, then use CERN's LHC to compress it. Then we transfer the compressed data and send it to the cell phone.
早く完全に囲まれた。
誰準備はいいか
Even after we've done this, aren't we still gonna die?
オールオッケー。
よし、行くぞ
待って。
What? Looked up and saw that Maho was staring at the screen, her features frozen in an iron mask.
どうした ヒヤジョさん。
本当にうまくいくのかしら。もし失敗したらかがりさんは。
Reset my arm around Dara's back, put my hand firmly on her shoulder.
大丈夫だ。俺が保証する。
岡部さん。
かがり。
Stood away from the PC and knelt down in front of the sofa where Kagari lay.
岡部さん。
いいな。
Goodbye. Kurisu. Oh shit.
了解。
Sound of footsteps coming up the stairs. Sound of the phone! What? What do you want? The phone I pressed against Kagari's head stopped ringing, and in that moment, the world changed. Oh god! Ah! I was inside a deep black darkness. There was no sound, no temperature, just darkness, cold, and silence. No one was here. Didn't even know if I was asleep or awake. There was nothing but a vague sense of presence. Nothingness. Nothingness spreading out to infinity. Oh god! Huh? What was I doing? What wasn't I?
どうかべ。いつまでもそんなところで寝てると風邪ひくわよ。
Towards the voice. Standing there next to the open curtains of the development room was... Kurisu again! Oh god, we're back here again!
なんだ。クリス。いたのか。
Oh. Promised Renascimento.
いたのかとはずいぶんご挨拶だな。さっきからずっとここにいたじゃない。
What the fuck? Why am I acting normal?
そうだったか。
そうよ。昨日も一昨日もずっとここにいたわよ。
Did seem that way, come to think of it. Wait, let me look at my phone. No, I can't check my phone. It seemed like it was full of fuzz, but I wasn't sleepy or tired or anything like that. My mom was very awake. But something was missing. Something important.
そういえば、ダルやマユリはどうした？
That's weird. Why is he not remembering it this time? Why is he not reading Steiner like he's done every other time? I'm also unsure as why did that change the timeline? I thought we were just giving her memories back. Why is that affecting everything? Like, yeah, why does that make the timeline change?
あんた、本当に大丈夫？何か不具合でもあったんじゃない？
I came to the future!
意味だ？
橋田もまゆりも。ほら、そこにいるじゃない。
え？
Am I dead? Oh god! Holy shit, you guys look different again! You guys are back in your old sprites!
僕のこの大きすぎる存在感を見落としてるなんてどうかしてるぜ、オカリン。
Kagari! Oh, that's right. They were always here, weren't they? They were just standing right there in the corner. No, it wasn't just them. Everybody was here. What the fuck's happening?
元気がないにゃ。フェイリスの萌え萌えチャームで元気を取り戻すんだにゃ。
Oh god, you're back in your old sprites too. Okay, I think something's very wrong here. Something's not,
京馬さん、僕にできることがあったら何でも言ってくださいね。
First Lukaku too. And? Ah!
岡部倫太郎のためにその辺の食べられそうな草で私が特別ジュース作ってあげるよ。
I'm back in my old outfit. Look, it's Carrie Moika. She's here to murder me again.
Oh yeah, the whole group's here.
私もいるよ。岡部くん。
I'm here too for some reason. I don't know.
Suzuha Amane. All the lab members are in the lab, like they always were. Just like another normal day. That's right. This is my daily life. This is how I spent every day.
ふむ。
Oh, yes!
全員いるようだな。
Appears everyone's arrived. Good. All right, got my bottle of Dr. People. Miori's over there eating her little bun again. This is my favorite CG from the last game. I'm glad we're all here to recreate it once again. And I'm sure I'm not stuck in some weird temporal doodly floating in nothing and imagining this all in my crazy brain. Does Dr. People taste real? That's all I need.
では、ただいまより、第65536回目の円卓会議を行う。お前たち、準備はいいか？
All right, back to being two of you again.
まったくいつも暑苦しいわね。
お前こそ、いい加減そのおすましフェイスはやめるんだな、助手。
だから私はあんたの助手になった覚えはないと言ったろうが。
オカリンとクリスチャンはいつも仲良しだね。
イチャイチャしやがって。リア充爆発しろ。
ちょっと橋田、私がいつこいつとイチャイチャしたって言うのよ。
仲がいいほど喧嘩するって言うにゃ。羨ましいです。漆原ルカも一緒にイチャイチャすればいいじゃん。ダメです。僕にはそんなことできません。イチャイチャ。
ねえ、お前たち、いつまで無駄話をしている？さっさと会議を始めるぞ。
ね、今日の議題は何なんだ？
そんなものは決まっている。今日の議題は
What?
議題
What?
は
岡部？
Something was wrong.
オカリン？
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's starting to become sepia tone. That's not good. Everything seemed to be the same, but...
どうしたん？オカリン。
It's right. It was cold.
京馬？
I didn't feel it.
京馬さん。
No emotions.
岡部倫太郎？
No warmth.
岡部くん。
Everyone was here. In my brain. But it was cold and dark. Cold. Cold.
岡部くん。
Cold.
岡部倫太郎。
So cold it felt like the marrow of my bones was going to freeze.
京馬さん。
Like my bones were made of ice. Like all the blood in my body had been replaced with mercury.
オカリン。
It was cold. Felt like I was going to freeze at any moment. What was this? Where was this place? Where was I?
岡部。
Oh God! Where? Ah, shit, now where am I? Where was I? I don't recognize that ceiling. Is it World War III yet? What was I doing? I tried to speak, but the words didn't come out. Looked like I was lying on a bed. And a very hard one at that. Ah, shit, did I get kidnapped? So I looked around. I was in the lab. I was in my room. It was old and gloomy. Of course, I'd never seen it before. What was I doing here? There's a terrible pain in my head, like someone had jammed an electrode in my brain. I tried to raise my hand as I lay there, but it was too heavy. It was like all the joints in my body had frozen. Took all my strength to slowly sit up. Each time I moved a little, my muscles screamed in pain, and pain ran through my whole body. After several minutes, I finally succeeded in sitting on the edge of the bed and looking down. I realized I was wearing a white gown, like hospital patients wear. There was some kind of equipment on my head, and the cables coming out of it were connected to a strange machine. What had happened to me? Just a moment ago, I was... That's right. Kagari. Kreese's memories had been downloaded into Kagari's head. I tried to erase them by overriding them with Kagari's own memories. And then... That's right. I remembered now. The borderline had shifted right after that. What had happened then? I tried to remember, but it was like my mind was filled with fog. For now, I need to figure out where I was. Took off the headgear and got out of bed. And collapsed. This didn't make sense. Was I just dizzy after all that was going on in my head? I tried to stand up again. And I couldn't get any strength in my legs. I kept standing up and falling over, and in the end I was only able to get up by grabbing the side of the bed. I could stand on my own 2 feet be so exhausting. Was I sick with some terrible disease? That maybe I'd been in bed for several days? Somehow I managed to drag my weak legs to the door. It was bizarrely heavy. Maybe it just seemed that way to me. Jesus Christ, where the fuck am I? It only opened after I put my full weight on it. The door was locked, but it seemed to be the kind that opened from the inside. Walked down the dark hallway, leaning up against the wall for support. At the end of the hall were stairs. Ah, great. My worst enemy! Clung to the railing and slowly walked up to them. At the end of the stairs, I found a hatch. Using the full strength of my back, I was just barely able to get it open. It was inside an old building. Walked down the crumbling hallway, still clueless as to what was going on, and finally found the door to the outside. Exhausted, I staggered outside, and I saw... Ah, fuck! Where am I now? Ah, shit! WW3 hit after all, I guess. Mounds of shattered rubble. Rows of destroyed abandoned buildings. Exposed twisted steel girders. At first I thought it was a movie set. Holy shit, there's a satellite. Or a time machine or something. But it was all far too realistic for that. The walls, the windows, the ceilings, everything was destroyed. Little bits of rubble covered the ground. There were cracks in the asphalt on the road, making it impossible to walk straight. And it wasn't just directly in front of me. I spun around a full 360 degrees and saw the same scene everywhere. It smelled oil. It smelled something burning. Looked up to the sky. It was dark and gloomy. Thought it might just be cloudy, but something else seemed to be going on. I could see the hazy outline of the sun beyond the black curtain that covered the sky. Violent pain in my throat made me cough. I quickly covered my mouth with the sleeve of my gown. My eyes stung. I tried once more to calm down and see if I could remember what happened, but I had no luck. All I knew for sure was that there had been a world line shift when I deleted Kurisu's memories from inside Kurisu, or Kagari. The memories held by the Amadeus Kurisu. And the memories implanted in Kagari. Maybe when whoever owned them changed, that is, whoever had Kurisu's time machine theory, the world line changed with it. This was another altered world line, which meant what I was seeing was... saw what looked like an ash-covered stick poking out of the ground in the corner of my eye. I slowly went to take a closer look. It was sticking out of the rubble, and at the tip, it split into 5 smaller branches. Oh, it's a fucking hand! It was a hand. A human hand that had been scorched pitch black. Terrible feeling came rising up out of my stomach. Suddenly I thought I saw something move. Someone was there. Where? I stood carefully to try and pick them out. The other side of that big building. I could hear some kind of sound from over there. Was someone there? If there was, maybe they could tell me what the hell was going on. Try my best not to make any sound. I peeked through the walls of the crumbling building. They were there, all right. There were people there. Lots of them. But they weren't people anymore. They were just human-shaped wads of meat, piled up into a mountain. And on top of the mountain was a pack of dogs. Something long and slick was hanging out of the dog's mouth. Intestines. Ew, gross. They were eating them. They were eating the bodies. The stench was horrible. The stench of the flies was overwhelming. It was like something out of hell. Bad world line! Bad world line! My gaze met the vacant eyes of one of the bodies. One of its eyes fell out, and black insects crawled after the empty socket. I ran away, ran as fast as I could, stumbling forward on failing legs. Somewhere around here that was sane. But no matter how far I went, it was the same thing. Mountains of rubble, rows of abandoned buildings. All I could see were the dead. There were no living humans. And then I found it. The rows of huge buildings, which all looked as if they were about to fall over. Hey, I recognize this street. At least, right, what it used to look like. The roads were full of cracks. There was a warped overpass sticking out of the ground. A few rows of iron and railroad ties. I knew it. I knew this place. It was only a shadow of its former self, but I knew it. This was Akihabara, which meant...
ラボはどうなった
It was Miyuri. It was Daru. It was Ferris. But Lukaku. Suzuha. What happened to Maho and Kagari? As I ran toward the lab to find out. I heard footsteps behind me. Rough footsteps stomping over the rubble, more than one set. It got louder and louder, and soon I saw them coming towards me from between the crumbling buildings. There were three of them. Each of them had assault rifles in their hands. Oh, god damn it! When they saw me, they all pointed their guns at me. There was so much I wanted to ask them. There were things I wanted to know. But the only thought that came to me was that I need to get away. But even as I tried to turn and run, my body refused to listen. They must have sensed I was about to flee because one of them yelled. Holes appeared in the concrete at my feet. They shot at me. They really shot at me. They shot me with real guns. If I'd been just a little closer, they would have hit me. I was too scared to stand. The men got closer, still holding the guns. Run. Have to run. But it was like my body belonged to someone else. It wasn't listening to me. The men kept getting closer. And then... there was another sharp noise. One of the men collapsed to the side. He hit his head on the rubble and stopped moving. The other two waved their guns around, clearly confused as to what just happened. Something dragged me to the ground. And then more gunshots. Two of them fell backwards, still holding their weapons almost at the almost exact same time. I think it was Suzuha. They died. Right in front of me. Someone had died. I could do nothing more than sit there and watch as the silhouette moved in front of me. I looked up. The person I saw was... Hey there, Okabe, how you doing? Suzuha.
ほら、いつまでボケっと座っているつもりだ。
お前殺したのか
Hell yeah, I did.
何を生っちょろいこと言ってるんだ、お前。
It was a colder voice than I'd ever heard.
お前鈴葉だよな
Her iron mask of an expression suddenly changed to surprise. That was only for a moment. A second later, and the fierceness had returned.
お前、何者だ
Ah, damn! You don't even know who I am anymore. Great! She really not...
俺のこと知らないのか
Changed the world I mean the Suzuha and I had never met.
岡部だよ岡部倫太郎だ
Expression on her face changed again.
岡部倫太郎そんなバカな
Two pairs of icy footsteps sounded in the
こっ
darkness.
ちだ
After I had given my name, Suzuha had stared at me suspiciously for a moment. She made some kind of call and told me to come with her. She made me wear a blindfold almost the entire time, though. So I had no idea which way I'd gone or where I was.
止まれ
I did as she said. When I heard the knock, I finally realized we were in front of a door.
君に萌え萌え
Moi moi.
バッキュンキュン
Oh god, they're speaking weeb to each other.
入れ
Evidently that was the password. can only think of one man who chosen such a stupid password. At the sound of a heavily locked door opening, and at last saw a dimly lit room in the darkness. Oh, God! Oh, my God almighty. What the fuck? Somehow I travel to the future? Or something? Or, like, I awoke from the demon dead? Did my mind jump over to, like, my future body? But I was dead, right? Unless they thought I was dead, but I was actually alive? I have no idea. Oh my God, shit was getting so fucking good. Like, I don't want to stop reading, but we got things here for now. This episode's gone long enough. God damn, this shit is, seriously, it's just getting me fucking hooked. It's sick in his claws into me. It won't let go. You guys on the edge of your seat. I fucking am. It's like, shit just keeps happening. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but it's fucking crazy. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite, and subscribe if you're not already become Picky Penguin. Boy, this will be where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy!